team, we have, again, an unbelievable organization, but we're utilizing this vehicle called North American Power to help us get from where we are today to where we want to be. And you know as well as I do that vehicles can take you from point A to point B, but some vehicles can take you there more efficiently, more effectively. Some can take you there faster, slower. You know, that's the point. The whole point is that there are many vehicles, but this vehicle, North American Power, is traveling at a rate of speed that I believe one day we'll be able to say we're traveling at the speed of light because of this great opportunity and what the co-founders have put in place. So with that being said, we're going to get in right into this information now. Our organization is called the Life Changers Group, and that's truly what we're doing. We're looking to enhance the lives of people that are participating with us, with everybody. And our organization is truly doing that. We're helping people see a way where they can enhance what's going on right now. Now, some of you on the line are saying, you know, I'm good. I don't feel, well, that I need any enhancing. Well, hopefully you do. Hopefully you realize that personal growth is a major thing that we should all be striving for, is to grow personally, to become the best you can be, not just financially. You know, some people on the line probably do very well financially, and you say, I don't have any money issues. Well, there is something that you're praying for, and if it's not you, I know there's someone you might be praying for, and it's all about helping people. So, you know, the way we're able to do this is by keeping it simple. There is a simple concept, and again, here's what I'm starting to giggle when I start getting into the training for our team system, our recipe, if you will, because some of you have heard this multiple times. Well, guess what? You're going to hear it many, many, many more times. You know, I was always told that, you know, when the mother of all learning is repetition. So repetition, you know, I call it pause, rewind, play. Pause, rewind, play. Once you do that enough, you rewind it, play it, you get it. And once you're able to get it, you're able to teach it, you've mastered it. And, definitely, of course, you have to apply it. So we're going to show you what the team's philosophy is really all about. It's about creating a simple system, just like every successful business franchise you can think of, household name. They have a simple system of what's called duplication, team. It's all about duplication. Now, you want to duplicate a winning system. You don't just want to duplicate any old thing. You don't just want to follow any old recipe. You want to follow a winning system, a winning recipe. And there are many companies that I can name, but we've chosen this one because I believe many people know who this company is. McDonald's. they would agree. I'm sure you would agree. They've created a successful winning system, and they've duplicated. Not only did they duplicate it here in the U.S., they duplicate it all around the country and around the globe. So the recipe for success with North American Power is to follow what's called the breaking of what's called a 30 days to manager, or helping people achieve 30 days to manager utilizing our Strive for 5 system. Now, how do you do that? Well, it's very simple. First of all, you got to know your goal. You have to put the goal down. I believe that a goal that is not written is just a wish. I'm going to say it again. If you don't have a goal or goals written down where you can see them, where you could put notes on them, then I believe it's just a wish. You got to put out there in the universe what you want to achieve, what you expect to achieve. And 30 days to manager obviously is very doable. Now, what if you're saying, well, Mr. Evans, I'm already past my 30 days? Folks, you have something that's called a reset button that every single one of you, including myself, has. At any day, at any time, you can say, you know what? Can't control what I did yesterday. I can't control what I did last week, last month, but I can control what I do from this second forward. And you can push that reset button and get to work in your business and absolutely push towards that first goal of achieving manager. Now, if you do, not if, when you achieve the rank of manager, the company pays you $500 whenever you achieve that. I'm going to say that again. There is no timeline for you to achieve manager, the rank of manager, and actually earn a $500 rank advance bonus. That is phenomenal, folks. There many companies have you either hit it or you lose it type of compensation. Well, ours is unlimited in that respect. Now, for the people who actually hit it in an advanced method, or give it some incentive to do it quickly, well, they'll give you another $500 for a total of $1,000 if you do it within actually 45 days, team. So I'll make sure you're very clear on that. Your goal is to achieve it within 30 days as quickly as possible, obviously, but within 45 days of being enrolled as a North American Power representative, you have 45 days to be showing with 10 accepted customers. Okay, that's step one, 10 accepted customers, and then having 3 legs or organizations that have duplicated your success and each have 10 accepted customers. All right. Now, what's the quickest way to do that? Well, the quickest way is to expose people to the information in large numbers. You need to have a grand opening, folks. Some people, they introduce one by one. That's okay. I've seen that be effective, but what's more effective is to actually get excited and invite people to I believe to your home, to a location where you can have information be presented. And that's really what it's about. We don't sell any particular, tangible handheld products where somebody's going to come to your house and we're going to try to sell them something. Absolutely not. This session is going to be information that could potentially, again, enhance their lives or the lives of many people that they know if they just, again, take advantage of the opportunity. Now, as you're acquiring your customers, as we're identifying who is going to become your customer, we're going to find people who say, you know what, I not only want to become a customer and save money and, of course, be able to invest in renewable energy for our planet, but I want to be in position to make money. Those will become what's called your representatives. Now, on your way to 10 customers, you're going to achieve what's called points. Each electricity, 25% green electric customer is worth 20 points. Right now in Maryland, that's what we have. Each American wind customer is worth 10 points, and each gas or what's called clean gas customer, 25%, is worth 20 points. I rarely talk about the 100% green electric or 100% green gas customers. Here's why. Because you could really acquire a 25% green electric customer or a 25% clean gas customer and have them get on American Wind and still earn 30 points, but yet now have 2 customers. If you want to know more about that, how that actually works, we can talk about that at a separate time. But just for time's sake, want to move forward. You can earn up to $300 in Fast Start bonuses within your first 30 days. Now, for those of you, again, who are outside of your 30-day period, you might say, well, I missed it. Folks, the company runs promotions. Some of you have taken advantage of some of them over the last few weeks, few months, and I'm just telling you that from time to time, the company does what's called a Fast Start Restart. So make sure you're plugged into information, to all the emails, so you can know when the company announces a Fast Start Restart. For every 50 points that you earn, up to 300 points, the company gives you $50 for every 50-point increment. All right, now step 2, finding your partners. Now, this happens simultaneously, but let me show you what happens. When you're introducing people to this information, some people are going to say, Mr. Evans, or whoever's presenting the information, I get it. I'm going to save money on a bill I'm paying anyway, but I want to know more about how to make money. Well, folks, you want to identify these people that have a desire to do more, that have a desire to again, go beyond, to go to the rooftops, as Milton says. All right? You want to make sure, now, in these names, these are just names that are just chosen, Sue, Mike, and Jen. You might actually have a Sue, Mike, or Jen be interested. But my point is that through these individuals, you want to at least identify 3 within your first 30 days. You'll probably find more because it just makes sense. But when these 3 people get involved as representatives, it may be because, again, they want to make some extra money. It may be because they hate their job and they want to create some residual income where they don't have to do that anymore. Whatever the case may be, you want to help them do what you are doing and duplicate your success. 10 customers is their first goal within their first 7 days. Once that's achieved, where you have 3 organizations of at least 10 customers in their organization, each leg, you have now become what's called a manager team. Folks, keep it simple. Follow the system. I just went over in the last 5-10 minutes or so what exactly it takes to reach the top of the company. I just went over it, believe it or not. They say, what do you mean you just went over it? Well, you want to become what's called a manager-making machine. You want to be duplicating, just like McDonald's duplicated all around the country and then all around the globe. You want people to see this and say, you know what, it makes sense. People can become a customer, save money, and then people can become customers, refer other customers, potentially get free energy in the process, and make money at the same time. It's unbelievable what this we can do. But let me not just talk about it. Let me show you what happens with the Strive for Five. See, the Strive for Five, obviously, five is less than 10. So as people enroll with a qualifying customer and they become a representative, they get trained and launched within their first 24 hours. Now, obviously, some people, depending on the time that they saw the presentation, maybe won't be available, right away to get trained. That's okay. But we want the goal to be 24 hours by the time they actually get launched. So that way they're still excited about what they saw, and not only that, you want them to get off to the right start and know what they're doing. Now, you're not going to know everything day one. You're not even going to know everything day two, day three, but you're going to earn while you learn. Just be prepared for the process. Be prepared for the fact that not everybody is going to be as willing to participate as you have. Maybe some of you on the line had a lot of questions when you get started. Well, just know that other people are going to have a lot of questions. Maybe some of you on the line, maybe at the beginning, didn't know if you wanted to get started as a representative, and then you finally decide, you know what, it just is too simple. It makes too much sense. It just has too much potential, so I'm getting started. All of these scenarios are going to happen because we're in the people business. People have different ways of responding to information. Now, once you actually get started, we're going to follow the 1, 2, 3 and the breaking manager process and actually enroll 5 customers on your way to 10. As those 5 customers get started, they're going to get launched just like you did. You want to commit to training, folks. You want to make sure that you're following our system. I got to update this slide. The new training is actually going to be, or the new, I should say, team training, is actually every single Wednesday night. There's a new training at 9:30 Eastern time. But the actual conference is going to be in 2014 in Houston, Texas. We're going to talk about that at the end of the training tonight. Now, once you have 5 customers on your way to 10, you want to find and identify 5 people to duplicate. Now, you say, Mr. Evans, didn't you say 3 will help you get the manager? Absolutely. But do you want to just hit the goal, or do you want to exceed the goal? Obviously, you want to exceed the goal, because to reach the top position in North American Power, you have to have at least 5 legs or organizations of business. So why not start right off the bat with 5 organizations and grow towards that goal? This is why you do this. Now, let me show you, as this happens, what happens. Well, we have a club that's was announced last week, but it's going to be announced in depth in our leadership session. And I'm going to be sending out information to the team so you can opt into our leadership session. This is a business where you are a partner, but these are, this type of organization is all about helping people who want to excel to the ranks. And if you're one of those individuals, you can definitely opt in to become part of the leadership program. Now, show me the money. Some people, matter of fact, most people ask me, well, Mr. Evans, so if I get this many customers, or if I have, this many team members, what kind of income can I expect? I'm going to show you. I'm not just going to tell you how this works. Now, this is called Strive for 5 for a reason. If you just keep this simple, you will earn rank advance bonuses and build residual income. The power of 5 getting 5 is it's phenomenal. It's called exponential growth, geometric progression. This is how numbers and the power of large numbers works in your favor. The power of large numbers will always win. Here's what I'm going to explain to you. If it made sense to you, that means there's hundreds and thousands and hundreds of thousands of people. If they saw this information effectively, the same way that you saw it, well, you're intelligent. It's going to make sense to a lot of intelligent people if they saw it in the same fashion. So, with that being said, it's all about how many people see it the same way you saw it, or see it in an effective manner. Now, 5 people duplicating your success on level 1. That's your level 1, okay? Now, level 1 is simple. It's simple to understand, and let me use an analogy. If you're at a movie theater and you look at the row that's closest to the screen, let's just call that your level one. And as the movie theater fills up, usually it fills up from the back to the front, but let's just, for this example, let's just say that the front is level one. The row two would be level two. All right, or you can think about it another way. Your children are level one. Uh, if you have grandchildren or they have kids, that will be level two. Okay, but as you're growing, level one, $50 to $300 in bonuses. How does that happen? That's based on your fast start bonuses in your first 30 days. Your residual income is nominal. You know, customers have to be accepted. Then they have to be switched over to North American Power. Then they got to be billed. Then they got to pay a bill. It takes at least 90 days or so for you to actually start seeing residual income. I know that might have been a question for somebody on the line. When I see residual, well, I just told you. It takes at least 90 days to even start seeing residual income start to come in from those customers. But that's why we have upfront bonus. Now, level two, once you've duplicated Strive for 5 through 2 levels of business, you now have anywhere from $500 to $1,000 in bonus money, $27 to $55 a month. Folks, that's not nothing to snicker at. I'm going to tell you, I got excited about, being in the industry and actually having a residual income that I could actually take and put in my gas tank. How many of you on this line, I know we're on mute, but how many of you on this line would love to have money coming in every single month, whether you do anything for it or not, that could actually go into your gas tank? Well, that's what residual income can do. Now, level three, this is where your team is starting to really create momentum, folks. At this level, you're talking about now have earned anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 in bonus money, and now your residual income is approaching, I call, bill paying type of money, $150 to $300. I'm sure some of you on the line right now, if you had an extra $150 to $300 come in on top of what you make right now, you could find something to pay that towards, whether it be a cell phone bill, whether it be some type of bill you have in the house, or whether it be paying yourself and putting it in a savings account for the children or for your future retirement. Whatever the case may be, I'm sure you could find something to do with $150 to $300 a month in residual. Level four. Now, level four, again, is just all about duplicating the Strive for 5, okay? On your way to 10 is the goal, obviously, because you got to, hit 10 to become the, one of the top earners in the company. Level 4, $2,500 to $5,000 in bonuses. Now, I want to just show you, you're seeing a trend if you're really looking carefully. You're seeing the range of bonuses go from basically half to double. Well, that's because it's based on what types of customers are you enrolling. Whether you knew it or not, American Wind customers actually count for twice the amount of commission if you actually are a 100% green energy customer yourself. I'm going to say that again. If you currently have American Wind as a customer, like you're an American Wind customer, you actually qualify for double commissions from every single 100% green customer in your organization. Yeah, as you move up the ranks. So I recommend that you get good at understanding, number one, understanding what the future of renewable energy is. Number two, being able to paint the picture or putting people on the phone with me, or your leader, so they could help you paint the picture on how important renewable energy is to the future of our world and our globe, and of course, our bank accounts in this case. So, with that being said, $750 to $1,500 rather, a month. $750 to $1,500 a month in residual income could put some of you in the category of being able to, get a new car. Maybe even change your zip code. I don't know. Depends on how much your current, cost of those items are today. But an extra $1,500 coming in, I guarantee you could change some people's lives on this line. Now, level 5, duplicating Strive for 5. Simple system of 5 customers, introducing 5 customers, introducing 5 customers. Folks, excuse me, I want to make sure you understand. There are people that are going to refer 20-plus customers in your organization, not just customers, but reps. Here's why. It takes 20 customers to in the electricity and gas program referred to actually get free energy. Well, last time I checked, 20 is 5 times 4, okay, or 4 times as many. So these numbers are conservative if you follow the system and duplicate this. Now, at level 5, by the time you reach level 5 duplication of your organization, you're looking at $5,000 to $10,000 in bonuses, and you're looking at $3,500 to $7,000 a month in residual income every single month. Team. At that level, there are people that are going to be able to replace their income right now. Right now, if somebody had $7,000 coming in on top of what they're making right now, they might have superseded what they make full time. Imagine making more money part time residually in a business than you make full time. You might think about not going to work on Monday morning. Okay? So with that being said, level 6, this is where I believe this is where it gets serious to me. The other levels are great. I mean, yes, absolutely. Getting in position to match your income or getting close to paying some bills and credit card, that's great. But I believe when you reach the position of being an area director and above, somebody who's in a position to make 5 figures a month, you're really changing not only your life, but you're able to show other people how to enhance what they've got going on. And now you're a walking, talking testimony. Now when somebody asks you, can you make money with that? Is that real? You can answer with a resounding absolutely. Let me show you how. Okay? And then $30,000 to $60,000 a month. I don't need to say anything more about that. These are the numbers. These are not numbers that are just on the screen. These are documented numbers that people are actually making in North American Power as we speak. And the company's it's 4 years old, barely 4 years old. Level 7, you're now on the other side of money. You're in the status where, you're an entertainment type salary or income. $500,000 to $1 million in bonus money. We actually this past week had a company state of the company call, and the first 7-figure money earners, Mr. Kevin Marino and Bob Dorn, who are actually our organization's leadership. We are actually, part of a great team because they are the first documented 7-figure money earners in North American Power, and I'm grateful to say that we are working with them. 6 figures a month. That's right. I paused. 6 figures a month. See, when I start talking about 6 figures a month, some people say, "What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you serious? Is that real?" That's when I get is this real? The answer is yes. The numbers are perfect. Numbers are perfect. See, what makes this business is simple, what makes it challenging is the 6 inches between our 2 ears. Sometimes people overcomplicate this. Not sometimes, a lot of times. They overthink it. See, if I were to ask you one simple question as I'm concluding for the night, if I were to ask you, would you invest $20 a month to make thousands of dollars a month? You know that most likely 100% of the people say yes. They might follow it up with yeah, I would, but what do I got to do? Or, yes, I would, but, is it legal? Yes, I would, but what is it for? They would ask me, if people just stop overcomplicating it and just understand that renewable energy is the future and just say, you know what, $20, I'll spend $20 on a night out for pizza. Heck, I've taken out my 4 daughters for McDonald's and spent more than $20. If you could get good at painting a vision of where this company is going and how it's going to be positively impacting our economy and, of course, our country, you could absolutely make a multi-6-figure and 7-figure income. With that being said, team, we're going to conclude because that is how the example of the numbers. Now, there are a few websites. I'm just going to pop them on the screen. This is being recorded, by the way. So some of you, if you got your smartphone, take a picture of the screen so you don't miss out on these websites. Some of you are speed writers. You can write it down real quick, but it is being recorded. But definitely you want to go to ez.com/30-day game plan right away. ez.com/30-day game plan. So you can understand how to launch your business. tinyurl.com/set your mind. It's an audio so that you can learn from one of the masters in the industry about the kind of mindset you need to have. www.napintro.com, www.napowercon, august2014.com. That's how you register for our national conference in August of 2014 in Houston, Texas. And then easy.com/join email. Folks, you want to be connected. Make sure you go to easy.com/join email so that you can be a part of every announcement that the team makes and that the company makes so that you can stay connected and know when they run special promotions. And then, of course, last but not least, part of our Life Changers Group organization is to keep people in the loop of information. If you have not already done so, even if you've done so and you don't know if you have or not, text the word NA Power to 59769. Okay, so that's the number, 59769, is you want to text to that number. And in the message area, don't say hi, don't say this is so, say, just put NA Power and push send, and you'll be instructed on how to complete being added to the text list. So as I conclude, I like doing this from time to time. It is 10:03, so I apologize. I usually like to make it 30 minutes, but I'm just going to pull up my back office. I think by now most people know I show just my personal numbers. I like to show it just to show people how the organization is growing and how the representatives and customer count is growing every single week. So last week, I believe it was somewhere around 1,000. I can't believe exactly the exact number. For time's sake, I just want you to know that it's already over 1,100 teams. And some of you have been on the line long enough to know that when we first started this call, it was around 500. Okay, and we started this call with the team, I think maybe, I don't know, a month or two ago. And we've been very blessed and fortunate to have been able to keep this simple and show other people how to keep this simple and utilize the vehicle, North American Power, to achieve whatever goals and dreams they put in place for themselves and their families. So with that being said, team, let's keep it simple. Let's go out there and introduce this to as many people as possible, because I know that by helping you achieve an organization of thousands and thousands of customers and partners, by default, I'll be blessed. So my focus is to help each and every one of you achieve whatever it is you set your mind to achieve, and of course, put your actions towards that mindset. With that being said, God bless everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see you at the top. Good night, everybody. Thank you.